I just left 2 long days this week working with the tax review board with the Lorain County auditor on behalf of the Lorain County commissioner. There are a few objections and misunderstandings that can really be easily cleared up with the right resources. See, one of the biggest questions that we heard was, how does the value of the property get assigned without having the auditor having seen the inside? And it might turn out because the inside of the interior actually needed quite a bit of work. I think we saw a leak in a roof that the auditor obviously can't see from the outside. There was a wet basement. We even saw a crack in the basement. So not only were these homeowners able to take these complaints to the auditor to have their values reassessed, but it also made me realize how much more room for negotiations and equity that they may have. You see, what do you do if your home needs major repairs, but you do have some equity? Perhaps maybe selling is going to be your best bet right now, right? If your home needs major work, like a new roof or fixing a wet basement, this can just feel very overwhelming. But if you have equity in your home, you've got options, and selling may be the smartest way to move forward without taking on the repairs. See, option number 1 is obviously price it to reflect the work that's needed. This is probably the most common route. You just adjust the list price to account for the cost of repairs. This will appeal to investors or buyers looking for a project. This allows for maybe quicker sales and also probably without the hassle of doing the work. There's no upfront out-of-pocket costs. It's a path to a faster closing. It does attract cash buyers, but the cons are that it may reduce your price, and it also reduces the pool of potential buyers who are looking for like maybe a move-in ready home. So you have another option. See, option number 2 is to offer to do the work with the proceeds at closing. So in some cases, you can negotiate to have the repair costs paid out of your proceeds at closing. This involves hiring a contractor, setting up an agreement that will work for the work to be paid for once the home sells. First, you get a quote from a licensed contractor. You and the buyer agree on the repairs to be completed, and your agent or the title company will draft up an addendum that will allow the repair of the funds to be paid out of your equity. The contractor can even get started ahead of time with a signed agreement that he's going to be confident that he will be paid at the time of closing. This will attract more traditional buyers. It preserves your equity, and it may increase your sales price. Yeah, there are some cons. Coordinating the timelines are a little bit tighter, and buyers may still do a inspection and request a reduction. I can't stop all of that. And contractors, not all are willing to wait for the payment. But my final thought is that you please talk to your real estate agent about the best strategy for your local market. If you're sitting on equity, don't let repair stop you or get in the way of you moving forward to protect your investment and open the door to a successful sale that could potentially put money in your pocket. So I just hope all of this information was incredibly useful. And again, if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out.